If you're watching this video, most likely you are wondering how to make the avoidant miss you. And right away, I want to reframe this. Avoidants don't miss people because of effort, chasing, or emotional explanations, right? They miss people when pressure is gone and their nervous system can actually relax. So this video is not about doing something to get a reaction from them. It's about understanding what actually creates space for missing to happen without you trying at all. If you are new here, my name is Dave and I help people understand attachment styles and, more importantly, become more secure in themselves and in relationships. I used to be super anxious in the past, but I managed to get through this and I believe that you can do it too. The funny part is that the more secure you become, the more avoidants actually miss you. Okay, first of all, avoidants miss absence and not pressure. Like I said before, if you are chasing, explaining, checking in, they are in this kind of defense mode, right? They are focused on escaping that feeling and not actually reflecting on the connection. So when you step back, when you take a huge step back, when you stop reaching out and checking in, their nervous system finally gets quiet, and only then does space turn into awareness, and it just gives them space to miss you. It basically gives room to breathe, and the more they think about you, the more they miss you. And they are just wondering what happened to you. Why are you not chasing them? So that's what makes them actually miss you. And to give you a different perspective, I want to compare avoidance to traffic on the highway. When there is congestion, adding more cars doesn't make things move faster. It makes everything worse because there are more cars, right? Chasing, explaining, asking for reassurance, that's like adding more cars into the traffic jam. It increases stress and pressure and shutdown. Eventually, they just pull away. The only thing that clears traffic in a traffic jam is space and time, right? Once the pressure eases, things slowly start moving again, right? Avoidants don't miss you when the road is blocked. They miss you when the road clears. Once you give them time and space, they miss how they felt around you. They miss the ease and calm and lightness, all of the good times, and not emotional intensity or seeking for reassurance, right? They are looking for all of that ease and calmness. So when you remove yourself from the emotional environment, when you just stop being emotional with them, their system has room to remember the good without feeling overwhelmed, and that's when missing becomes possible. And when you stop chasing and explaining yourself and you start thinking about yourself, when you start grounding yourself, the energy shifts because you just stop chasing, right? You are no longer asking them to regulate your emotions, you are doing it yourself. So that kind of security feels safe to avoidance, pressure feels dangerous, and that's why becoming secure is the real attraction. And I also want to say that avoidants miss you when you stop being so predictable, because when you are chasing, avoidants know exactly what to expect. They know that you will message them eventually, right? More messages, more explanations, more emotional work. But when you step back, that pattern breaks. And it's nothing dramatic, it's just a quiet exit. You just stop reaching out to them and it's just silence. You are no longer emotionally available on demand. And that change creates space for reflection, not panic. And giving them space actually reveals a lot, because if they don't come back, it means that they were not into you that much. But if they have some kind of feelings towards you, then definitely they will be back. But the key takeaway I want you to get from this video is that making the avoidant miss you shouldn't be your goal, because the moment your self-worth depends on whether someone misses you or not, you are back in that anxious loop. So the goal is to become so secure that whether they miss you or not, it doesn't really matter, because you will be okay. And ironically, when you start thinking that way, that's often when avoidants feel the absence the most. Because instead of putting all of that energy into them, you are putting the energy into you. And, it doesn't really matter, and it's not the end of the world for you if they never reach back again. And just because someone misses you, it doesn't mean that they are emotionally available. And avoidant missing you doesn't mean that they have healed. What matters is whether they can show up consistently if they reconnect. So security is not about pulling people back. It's about choosing people who can meet you where you are. If they come back, you assess, and if they don't, you still win because you didn't abandon yourself. So in the end, avoidants miss you when there is space, calm, and emotional safety, not effort, pressure, or persuasion. And the most powerful thing you can do is to stop trying to be missed and start becoming secure. Once you become fully secure, they will miss you because you will no longer care that much. And that's pretty much it for today. But if you want more videos on avoidant psychology, secure attachment, and breaking unhealthy patterns, subscribe and stick around because I will be recording more videos about these topics. Thanks for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one. See you next time.